it's the Doug Rising Show. Hey, the Doug Rising Show. What? The Doug Rising Show. What? It's the Doug Rising Show. I'm Doug Rising. Oh, I work too fucking hard for that shit. Jesus. How day is it? Whoa. Wednesday. Took the beauty down to like half. Yesterday I had it all the way up to 100. I love the enhancements. But I looked too smooth yesterday. I was just, me and Katrina were cracking up. I was like, damn, I looked good. I looked 30 years younger. Good morning. Wake up. It's 6 fucking a.m. What are you doing? Are you in bed? Are you in bed? What's wrong? What you think you're going to sleep it away? What you think? What you think if you close your eyes just long enough? It'll all get better? It will not. So wake the fuck up. They want you asleep. Doug Rice! Hey! Okay, so, wow. Things are progressing. Things are happening. Some odd things. You guys, what we do here, we peruse the black news. Hey, I'm keeping that one. And I am Doug Rice, the guy that gives you the news every day, semi-reliably, sometimes in the morning, sometimes in the evenings, usually between 6 and 7 in the morning, but sometimes in the evenings. It all fucking depends. Are you kidding me? I don't dance to my own tune. I'm trapped in America. All right, so how's everybody doing? Everybody's good? You good? We good? What? Tell me, do you got it? Do you have the Folgers? Because as we know, the day doesn't start until Folgers is poured. Oh, come on! The day doesn't start until Folgers is poured? Folks, somebody call Folgers. I've got it. I'm the key to at least a slight percentage in more sales, divided roughly about half a percentage point, and I'll get about $30,000, $40,000 a month. Let's work the numbers. Good morning! Still a Negro in America. Man, they add us too, ain't they? Good Lord. What's wrong with y'all? You okay? Here's what I'm finding. They just coming more and more unglued, unraveled, unstable, unsituated, unreliable. Good Lord, boy. Y'all just chasing after your own fucking tails. Let me tell you, the perfect person in proximity to all this madness is Marjorie Taylor Greene. They got that little close-eyed girl. She mad. They gonna take her off the ballot. And she's threatening folks. Let me tell you something. I'm laughing that MTG is threatening people, but in actuality, that should terrify the shit out of you. I mean, you got to think about the kind of people that support this low frequency fucking, I mean, come on. Come on. Come on. She wants in. And I can tell you folks, by November, she may have her wish if she doesn't get kicked off the ballot. Who knows? All kind of shit's happening. Judges making decisions. Judges that were put in place during the deadpan area between Trump's ouster and his actual exit. He posted, I think, 30 judges or something along those lines. And they're having an affect and they're being talked about. And whether or not as a Hebrew, a Negro in this penal colony designed and created for us by us, whether or not you see the slow pivot of this society towards right-wing white nationalism, strong and hard and coming to the fore, rising like a phoenix, the South is standing. And it's getting hairy and it's getting scary. But what I'm going to tell you, folks, is a real simple shit. I'm watching what's going on. And whether you like to face this fact or not, as Negroes here, you need to be small. They're eyeing every inch of your existence, awaiting the opportunity to put you down. And you better understand it. It's like headhunting, you know? You're good as long as you thread the needle through caucasity and mind its every move, giving it the warmth and cozy smile every so often. You'll survive. You're good. But the moment you decide to take seriously all that you see happening around you, to you. Look, man, an 8-year-old kid steals a bag of chips. I'm not going to put him in cuffs and throw him in the back of the fucking car. I'm not going to do that, but some will. And so what do you tell your children? What do you tell your children, the prime target of these fucking monsters? Well, you tell your kids to stay away, to be safe, to be elsewhere, come home, be gone, don't be in the sight, don't let them take their fucking hands and put them on you. And I tell you this, folks, don't be out of fucking pocket. Don't steal nothing, don't take nothing, don't say nothing. Be small. You want to survive. You see what's going on? Do you actually think it's not going to get dangerous? Well, tell you what I'll do. I'll do what I do every morning. Most times reliably. I am going to read the Black News and give you the receipts, the reasons you need as you get dressed and get ready to go to work. I'm going to help you get that goddamn grin off your faces. Here we go. 6:07. Doug Rice. This is interesting. So, I look at Black News, but I like to kind of pepper in a little other news, see what's going on. Found this was an interesting little headline, and I'm going to read this. National Post. I was an emotional mess. How the Ukraine war is affecting Canadians' already fragile mental health. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you fucking talking? What is going on? What is the fragility? I mean, what in the fuck are you talking about? So I need to read it again. I was an emotional mess. How the Ukraine war is affecting Canadians' already fragile mental health. Dear God, you to think that you wasn't running shit up there in Canada all this time. I'm trying to figure out what in the hell is fragile about your mental health. Man, if your health is fragile, can you imagine the health and mental health of Negroes in America? All that we've endured and withstood for all these years in this god-awful place, and I don't know, my mental health seems just fine. But you guys are talking about a war that's happening over in Europe, and your mental health is being taxed in Canada. We'll just leave that one alone. Okay, another little interesting tidbit, not necessarily Black News, but it gives a little insight on what might be happening behind the scenes. Biden signs Jackson's Supreme Court commission early in unusual move. What's up with that? Why would he sign her commission to go to the Supreme Court early? I mean, this summer is when she's supposed to take the oath. You know, that coupled with him shaking the hands of folks that don't appear to be there, it just doesn't bode well. I'm wondering if they're thinking about maybe replacing him with Kamala. Which hey, look, I don't mind Kamala being president of the United States. Please go for it. Whatever you want to do. It has nothing to do with Hebrews. You can have Bozo the fucking clown up in there. I don't give a damn. What the hell's that got to do with us? Let me ask you a question. Inmates. Do they give 3 2/4 damn who the fucking warden is? Honestly. If you hear there's a change in structure and, administration within the penal colony, do you take particular notice and attention to who's running shit? I mean, the same shit different dude, right? Still in prison. It's not like, things will change. I'm just saying. So, that seems odd, signing something early. I'm just going to pay attention to that. What is this shit? What is this shit? So, mother fatally shoots child's grandmother during custody visit at Starbucks. Mother fatally shoots child's grandmother during custody visit at Starbucks. What's going on? You think this is not happening? Do you not see what's happening? They've had 126 shootings in this country so far this year. They've had 4 shootings, I believe, in D.C. over the weekend. I believe. Check my math, right? It's getting more and more pronounced, more and more of an aggressive turmoil being stirred amongst the populace, and all I'm telling Hebrews, Negroes, the progeny of slaves, is to stay your ass out of sight. The very sight of us causes action. And even amongst ourselves, for God's sake, these are Hebrews shooting each other at Starbucks. Maybe we should stay out of Starbucks. I'm just going to leave that where it is. Okay, another little interesting. This boy, Prince Harry. What? Boy, I'm starting to like this boy right here. I'll tell you why. Now, he went and married his sister, right? Mm-hmm. And he has had an open eye as to the experiences when you have a black woman on your side as a white dude. And it has just shattered his reality. And he is turning his back on the royals in a most disrespectful way. He don't like them folks. You don't like how they're treating his wife. Can you imagine how they're treating his wife? You walk amongst the population in this skin being judged and viewed just disproportionately negatively amongst everyone that's not you. And the only way they get it is if they join themselves to one of us and then watch the fucking show. And I see that Prince Harry is not enjoying what he's seeing. Huh? Yeah, buddy. It's like that, Prince Harry. I know, right? You think, but they don't care. All right, so, and there we have my little peruse of the regular news. Now we shall go to black news. Okay, so what's happening in Florida? What's going on with DeSantis? Is DeSantis just a straight racist guy? What is the goings on here? He's expecting to be president in 2024. We know he has a shot, right? He's got to take out Donald Trump, which is going to be difficult, the behemoth, right? But it says a racist move. Florida's DeSantis threatens black voter power with electoral maps. Proposed map would chop up the 5th district into 4 new ones, where black voters would comprise a much smaller share. So they don't give a damn about you voting. They don't care about your rights or what you think. This is all a farce. I love it. And they got it right in our faces every day. Interesting. Patrick Loyola's death is an injustice all too familiar for black men. We want action. All right. Look, man, how many times I got to put this? This guy that was tragically murdered by police is not one of us. I'm just going to keep it 100%, 1,000. I don't, how many ways do I have to say this? He didn't act in a manner that we would act while stopped by police. He decided to run. He decided to do all the things. Cops did what cops do. And now you want action. The action should have been the inaction the brother should have taken when pulled over. Let's not get in our feelings about this. No. And despite how you might feel regarding my opinion, we all know how to act if the cops pull you over, and somebody should have taught him. Yeah, so, popularity be damned. All right, let's continue. So, you guys understand that the illegality of pot, marijuana, We understand that the basis for the drug war that they had beginning with pot all stemmed from a fear that these folks had of black and white intermingling, specifically white women with black men. So now we've got dispensaries. We've got these licenses that are not being doled out to black people. We're not a part of that which was used to imprison us. Now we can't gain any wealth from the legality of pot now. In New Jersey, they haven't given a single license, one license, to a black owner. They got pot dispensaries everywhere. It's in our faces continuously, folks. The disrespect. And I'll talk about it all day, every day. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, it's absolutely true. I put up a fucking video. When it came back from World War II, black men who fought for this country, Hebrews, Negroes, and they had veterans loans. They had loans for homes all over the country. I mean, $10,000 homes just offered, right? The U.S. government made it a policy to not offer home loans to black people in this country, to Negroes specifically. And these homes now, sold at $10,000, are worth upwards of $500,000 today, eliminating the possibility of generational wealth for us. And do we complain? No, this is our plight. We were never supposed to profit here, to prosper here, to make it. Scriptural prophecy regarding our situation is true. You almost wonder, have they not read the book? That almost seems so intentional to keep Negroes out of generational wealth. You'd think the government read scripture. Very interesting. And yet, we still have those that walk about. We got folks like Mr. Vance, who's in his patriotic feelings to the point that he's put on a uniform and gone over to fight for the Ukrainians, in the face of the history suffered here by Negroes in America. I can't fathom what he is thinking, but what can I do? I just report the news. All right, let's keep going. Oh, why am I? Okay, outright. Okay, so the cop is like yelling at the kid stole Doritos. And I saw the video. The cop's like, what if he stole this or what if he stole that? The kid's 8. Keep your children out of the reach of authorities. These people that wear badges have a long and rich history. If you look at the first badge created by police, it said slave catcher on it. And that's a fact. So all they're doing is retrograding to their former selves, their original intent. You see, now here's a problem I have with this whole chip bag thing, and here it is. So if the child were not a Negro, let's say if it was a Italian kid, Irish kid, just nondescript, regular white kid, right? Would that cop have cuffed an 8-year-old child, not a Negro, and put him in the back of the car and yelled at the camera what potentiality this child has in committing crimes in the future? Would he have done that? No. And would the parents have had a lot of recourse? Absolutely. See, they don't treat their children the way they treat our children. So the only recourse is to maintain a safe fucking distance from these motherfuckers. Do you understand? I'm just trying to wake you up to the fact that we're not regarded well here by many, almost by any. And that smile that you see on the faces of our oppressors as they pass by hides a very sinister intent. And if Triggered, if allowed to express itself, your very existence could be in danger at any fucking moment. This is how we live as Negroes in this country. And this is why I encourage Negroes to get that goddamn smile off your faces. Where do you think you are? All right. So, I mean, they're showing you, 8-year-old kid took a bag of Doritos, he didn't cuss in a bag. Tell me what you would do as a parent. What would you do? You think the cop has your child's best interests at heart? You think that fuck is trying to teach your child a lesson about stealing? Do you think that's what that is? I hope you don't. Because it's fucking not. Don't let them get a fucking hand on your children. They're raising their own fucking monsters. Why don't they snatch a few of them? Like the boy that released all that vile hatred on what he wanted to do to us. Send that cop over to his house and snatch that little fuck by the neck. You won't do that. Cuff him up. Put him in the back of a cop car. No? Are you going to say that for 8-year-olds who steal Doritos? Anyway. All right, let's continue. I'm still at it, How you doing? Doug Rice is what I fucking do. Hey, I don't fucking care about Blackish ending. I really don't. I don't know what. Missing it so much tells me how much you love it, and that means I'm glad it's fucking gone. And I mean that shit. Give me a break. Jesus, it's just unending. Blackish. Come on, man. Anyway, all right. So, just continuing. I don't know, folks. 6:22 started 22 minutes ago. Oh, black DJ accused by activists of wearing blackface speaks out on the shocking experience he suffered, but he does it on Fox News. We're just not getting it. Just not understanding. I mean, okay. I'm not even going to address that. That is beyond my ability to want to decompress. It's, Lord have mercy. All right. And this whole Blackish, boy, they really love this shit. Massive increase in Black Americans murdered was a result of defund police movements. What? Wait. So, Fox News reports that the massive increase in Black Americans murdered is a result of the whole defund the police movement. When did they defund the police? When did the police get defunded? You got your minds? Are you insane? Now, this is the point in time where I believe these folks will say any fucking thing. They'll say any fucking thing. Below that, why is this? Why is it? I'm gonna say this here. Bankrupt Black News Channel gets $1.6 million infused from the Jaguars owner, Mr. Khan, not a black man. I thought about this. This guy just easily gave $1.6 million. Not us, gave this to the Black News Channel, which tells me a few things. One, he feels enjoined in our struggle. He shouldn't feel enjoined in our struggle. Mr. Khan, you're not in our struggle. We appreciate the money, but no. I'm sick of this shit. When you say black, I mean Negroes. When others say black, they mean anybody of a certain shade from pretty much any demographic with any history. And when did that bullshit happen exactly? And the second thing it pointed to me was, we got billionaires in the black community. Hebrews, Negroes, billionaires. I'm almost thinking that they are constrained in what they can do to assist our community. I find it an insult that someone not us would step up, give $1.6 million to us, while so many of us with means do nothing. I mean, just think about this. Like Jay-Z, right? Billionaire. Beyonce, billionaire. Hebrews, right? Not a fucking peep, not a move to help the Black News Channel. He could have come in and said, shut down my ass, I'll pay everybody, give you a raise, and infuse more money to make it grow. But not a fucking word. All of them. All of them who entertain caucasity and love to sing and dance and step. You know, where were they? Where are they? There are some rules they abide by when they get up there, huh? Boy, when they get that amount of money and breathe the rarefied air, let me tell you. Certain things they bet not do, huh? You know what I'm saying. And you know it's true. There's enough wealth amongst wealthy Hebrews in this country to fix black problems 30 times over. Between Oprah, Jay-Z, you name them all the millionaires, billionaires, Mr. Sherm from Sherm, the billionaire, who's, does the whole, administration and he gives people jobs, basically. Sherm, billionaire, black guy. Nothing. No, what they do is they take their money and put it in tax-sheltered offerings, charities that make the most financial sense, but overtly opening up a black bank and inviting black people to get loans to buy homes. That could be easily done. They don't do it. Black organizations go down like the Black News Channel. Not a peep out of anyone you would expect that you know could help. Oprah got her own network. She could have reached out to the Black News Channel and simply absorbed it. Nothing. All of the things you see befall us, those of us with means, stay unusually and absurdly quiet. You ever notice that shit? You ever notice it? Who are they entertaining? Who is enriching these Negroes? But it takes someone like Khan to come to the rescue of the Black News Channel, while wealthy Negroes in this country that have made their money from us, by us, with us, silent. That doesn't strike you as odd? There are rules, aren't they? All right, let's keep going. Black News Channel running on fumes gets 1.6 mil from somebody not us. Interesting. Yeah, black people name crime as a major problem while dismissing racism. This from the Washington Examiner, an opinion piece. Well, the reason that we name crime as a major problem and not racism is because we can do something about crime. What? We can't do a fucking thing about racism because that's on you, motherfuckers. I mean, we can stop committing crime. That's pretty much easy. But as far as racism, all right. I'm just saying. Black man shot in back of head by Michigan police. Independent autopsy says. And so did the fucking video. You just running out of shit to do? Black death row inmate loses, surprisingly, Supreme Court appeal that cited a racist juror. You smiling? You still grinning? You still getting dressed, motherfuckers? Huh? You getting ready to go out there? What you got? You got a fucking smile on your goddamned face? Do you? Let me read that again for you. Black death row inmate loses his Supreme Court appeal that cited racist juror. Fuck you, die. You need to feel that, man. You think this isn't a war? You don't think they are trying to kill us for any reason? You think there's justice afoot? Did you not see that? Now the stacked deck, that's the Supreme Court. Let me tell you something. Miss Jackson would not have made a difference. So he goes all the way up to Supreme Court where Kavanaugh is and all these folks that think so well of us, they're detracting and retracting voting rights, shit like that. You know, shit like that. Black death row inmate makes it all the way up to the Supreme Court that cites a racist juror. Plainly erroneous behavior. Loses. Let's continue. So, I don't know what to tell you. To me, it's kind of in your face. It's plain. I had no idea that 3 black churches were bombed in 2019. I probably did, but I just kind of glossed over it. They're rebuilding those 3 black churches that were bombed in Louisiana in 2019. Who's bombing churches? Who wants to bomb historically black colleges? Who's this bombing? What is going on? You got a war on Negroes. An undeclared open war on Negroes, on black males specifically. Hebrew males. You want to eliminate us, don't you? Good luck. Oh, Jesus, Sharpton. Al Sharpton is going to deliver the eulogy for the black man shot by... Are you really? Al, you stepping up to the plate, you offering your services? How much you charging for that? Anything? You're always there, Al. Man, you've been there since the 60s, making money, getting rich, clocking dollars off the suffering, off the struggle, and nothing has changed, and you still getting paid. Still grinning? Hope you're ready for the day. Doug Rice prepares Negroes for the day here in the United Snakes of America. As you go out there, as you are about there, please remember what we are all going through. All of us collectively, individually, unifyingly, all of us looked upon specifically, objectively, marginalized, mitigated, murdered, us! That's what's going on. They don't want you to talk about it. They'd rather you feel sorry for Ukrainians. Nazis. Isn't that something? Come on. It's time we turned our attention to ourselves. The kingdom approaches. God Almighty will arrive, and upon his arrival, things will happen. These motherfuckers are not the end-all, be-all of the fucking universe. Contrary to what the fuck you see. You see Putin, you see all of these leaders, and they think they're the shit, don't they? Man, oh man. Meanwhile, creation vibrates at the very approach of God Almighty. And these human beings will be brought low. And Hebrews, well, will be put back where we supposed to be. So stand by, folks. Get ready. There's a change afoot. And if you don't think there's a change afoot, what the fuck are they doing? Why are they so excited? They're excited everywhere. You excited? I feel good. All right, let's continue. It's all freestyle. It's Wednesday. It's hump day. So here we go. All right. For black nurses, COVID and racism have meant facing a dual pandemic. And why? The racism for caring for these rancid beings that fill themselves with the sentiment against Negroes if the nurse comes near them, having to be of the tribe of Judah. Their countenance cannot cannot control itself. They latch out at the very motherfucker assigned to help them. And so you got black nurses forced to deal with racist patients and COVID. Welcome to America, motherfuckers. All right. For a black man, we already did this. The guy who's taking down the statues. The guy that's taking down the Confederate statues across the country is a black guy. He's a country, black guy. I was trying to figure out, well, you just hired him. Is that a joke? Hey, Bill. Hey, we got a guy who said he'd take down all the statues across the United States. Really? Yeah, bring him in. How you doing? Pretty good. You're hired. Thoughts and prayers for that person. All right. My goodness, I don't know where Zanzibar is. Step culture. Step culture. It's something I think the black community should be proud of. Stepping. Listen to me. Stepping is nothing to be proud of. We should not be proud of stepping. That's right in line with fucking fetching. So no, I will not step. Jesus. Okay. I like this. Goodness gracious. Black maternal health still on the decline. Yeah, we know that. DoorDash. 39% of employees hired were black or Latino. DoorDash diversity efforts. 39% of the employees hired in 2021 were black or Latino. Shut the fuck up. New LGBTQ center opens, creating safe space for black gay people. I see. Very interesting. LGBTQ Center in Akron opens, focused on accessibility and resources for black gay people. The divide continues, does it not? First are women, now are men and women with sexual proclivities. Let me just say this. I don't speak on LGBTQ. Hey, listen, Bible's pretty clear on what's what, who's who, who's going where, who's accepted, who's not. I don't even need to get into that. That's between you and the Most High. But let me tell you this. You're black first. It doesn't matter. You listen to me, folks. They're not stopping us before stomping us to ask us our political or sexual orientation. They're not driving past yelling obscenities before finding out first if we are this or that. They don't give a fuck. They only care that we're Negro. And this safe space. Let me tell you something. All you out there, gay brothers, sisters, bring it the fuck in. Are you fucking serious? Are you kidding me? They're not going to help you. They're not going to help you. Now listen, you'll find this out soon enough. You can be whatever you want to be. I don't fucking care. When the time is right, bring your asses in. I'm telling you, you'll understand. Good luck with that. How you doing? Okay. And I guess we're going back into a little bit of re-reporting of old news stuff I've hashed before. So folks, that's it for me. You have your daily morning dose of Doug Rice. I've given you all I can. Can't give you any more. But I leave you with this. Remember how you got here. If you don't remember anything I've said today, just remember how you got here. I'm not talking about anybody else. I'm talking about Hebrews, tribe of Judah. I'm not talking about any other tribes. You want to just get there? You, Hebrew, how did you get here? Go back, go back, go back, go back. How did you arrive? That plays a very important part on how you're treated today. And as we can see, shit ain't changed. But deliverance is near. We're almost out of here. Pack your gear. Get ready to go. Be ready to go. Always. We were never meant to be here in the first place. This is a punishment, not a reward. The United States is not a reward for Hebrews. It's a fucking punishment. We're at the ass end of it. Feeling a little antsy, ready to fucking go? I know I am, right? But don't get comfortable. And be prepared to leave and look for the fucking exits, please. They don't want you here. You know they don't. And it's okay. I mean, everybody's going home eventually, but let them live out whatever little fantasy they have as they shake their fists at the air with no response. I'm Doug Rice. It's been a Doug Rice morning. Yeah, baby. 20th. Hey, it's 420. Yeah, I didn't make too much thing of it, only because I don't celebrate any fucking holidays. And I forgot. All right, I'm out of here. Y'all have a good goddamn Wednesday. You hear me? You take it as long as you can, and then just don't take it no more, right? All right, I gotta go. You guys have been wonderful. Damn it, hold on. Almost forgot. Whew. Glad I didn't hit the stop button. Listen, it is 420. Hey, baby! And I'm out of pot. So if somebody could cash at me about 50, 60 bucks, I could go and get some pot. But that aside, it's Wednesday, motherfuckers. You know. You're in the middle of it. How you like it so far? Now look! Between us, we can laugh, we can joke. We can have a blast! Oh yeah! Yeah! Smiles aplenty. But you're about to go outside, aren't you? Yeah. I can see you. You're grabbing your coat. You're looking for the car keys. You're going to be late for work. I know, but slow the fuck down. I need to share something with you before you go. There's a danger out there. It's all around you. You can't tell who's who, what. You can't. The camouflage is excellent. So, one protection will keep the wolves at bay. You'd be surprised what denying Negro energy will do to a typical American. This smile, the warmth, the energy, the comfort. How you know? You know they love us so. Nowadays, my friends, my brothers, my sisters, it's a danger to be inviting with that smile. You don't know what's smiling back at you. And so, it's my belief you must protect yourselves at all times. Only way to do that, one step will prevent caucasity from penetrating. And that step's simple. I need you. Get that goddamn grin off your faces!